Well, if you're thinking about a bucket list vacation like Alaska or Europe, there is no better way to travel than to set sail. Welcome, Kathy Killen from Royal Caribbean. I always love having you on the show because not only does she take us away to paradise, but you have the most amazing deals to do it.
Yes, and Alaska and Europe is on a lot of people's lists as far as very great places to go to for just the majestic scenery of Alaska or the history of Europe. We're looking at thousands and thousands of years of some major hot spots where people want to go to travel.
So let's start with Alaska, because I know that there is a great way to set sail.
Well, there's two ships that we have in Alaska, and right now, of course, the promotion speaks to Alaska. We have a brand new ship coming to Alaska. It's going to be the largest round trip out of Seattle. It's called the Explorer of the Seas, just completely revitalized, and she actually goes to two different glaciers, one called Sawyer Glacier, one called Hubbard Glacier, which, by the way, is actually the only forward advancing glacier in the world, and our ship calls on it.
Wow.
They can also do Canadian Rockies, post or pre-cruise tour, so that's where we're combining the land package along with the cruise.
Okay, because I'm seeing a lot of land things here. So how does that work then?
Well, this is where you actually would include either pre or post, and some of the scenery you just saw there is actually Mount McKinley, Denali National Park. That is on the Radiance of the Seas that leaves either northbound or southbound out of Vancouver up to Seward, so they'd either fly into Anchorage, but they would be able to do anywhere from 3 nights pre or post up to 7 nights pre or post, and they combine that with the 7-night cruise. So you're really able to see and experience Alaska. And we have the highest guest percentage of satisfaction, 98% in Alaska. So I realize that Royal Caribbean may not be the first thing that rolls off of people's tongues when they think about Alaska, but we have the largest glass dome train in Alaska, beautiful scenery, and that's all included. Denali National Park, which again is a big thing for a lot of people, to when they go to Alaska, is included with all of our Alaska cruise tours.
So when you say it's all included, you're not paying to go on to these other
No, it's
things.
included and it's booked. And that's one of the nice things about this promotion. The buy one, get one half off includes Alaska cruise tours. There's no way for our system to be able to separate the land portion with the cruise. So if people are looking to go see Alaska, they need to call.
That's amazing. BOGO. I mean, come on, think about it, guys. You book one guest, get the second one 50% off, plus the free stateroom upgrades too.
Yes, now that's available. The free stateroom upgrades are available for Europe. And again, we have 3 ships that are going to be calling on the Greek Isles, many of them going to Rome, Barcelona. We also have, of course, Scandinavia and Russia. People want to stay in St. Petersburg overnight. They do the Norwegian fjords, which is, I think I've called it Alaska on steroids. Gorgeous. It's just the most beautiful scenery. But it's one of those things where, again, we have one more ship in addition to what we had this past summer in Europe. So there's a lot of choices. And again, we have 3 ships compared to 2 from this past summer that are calling on the Greek Isles, which a lot of people have that. When you're looking at, again, look at the scenery. I mean, this is the Italian Riviera. So if people want to go to Monte Carlo, they want to go to Portofino, they want to go to the Isle of Capri. I don't know of any better way to see Europe than to get on a cruise, because Europe is expensive.
It's extremely expensive.
Trying to get from port to all these beautiful places, it really starts to add up. So when people are looking to stretch their dollar to the best of its ability, a cruise, hands down, is the best value out there.
So typically, how many places on these cruises will you stop on one?
If you do a 7-night cruise, you'll stop at 5 different ports.
Wow, that's a lot.
Sometimes 6 different ports. So it just depends on the length of the cruise and how long they want to go for. For the majority of people that are going over to Europe, a 7-night cruise combined with a pre or post, again, as far as if they want to do a pre or post hotel, they can do that. We don't have cruise tours, which is where we combine the land package with the cruise in Europe, but we do have that for Alaska. But the free stateroom upgrades is available for our Europe ships, but the buy one, get one half off is available on everything, including Alaska.
Okay, so we've thrown a lot at you there, and there's probably a lot of questions you might have, so all you have to do, of course, is call Canary Travel to book any of this. You know the number there on the bottom of your screen. Call them, they'll go through that list with you and make sure that you have everything you possibly want for these getaways.
And they just have to book it by October 11th is the deadline date.
October 11th. Still have a little bit of time to decide that then, too.
Yes.
What a great little holiday gift for somebody.
Yes,
right?
absolutely.
All right, Kathy, thank you so much, as usual, for being here. New Day Cleveland continues right after this.